and welcome back to the
Hi.
podcast. Today we have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Guest.
I'll introduce myself. My name is Dan. I'm beginning my YouTube career, I guess. My YouTube channel is called ArtfulDudley. I post every once in a while, you know. Basically, what I post is art time lapses, so you get really deep work. But instead of looking at me for like 5 hours, you get 6 to 10 minutes. So,
Wow. Let me just say, some amazing work on your channel.
Thank you.
Mr. Dudley.
Means a lot. Don't worry, there's more to come. So,
Oh
if you
yeah,
want to head on.
I'm sure there is. Oh yeah, we'll link you at the end, bro. You can plug your shit at the end. So many of you might not know this, but all four of us even, we're good friends.
I suppose most people here would reckon that Callum is a sound lad, but me on the other hand, hey, I know otherwise. I know better than most. Right, Callum, I'm here on the podcast to call you out today. I know, I'm only kidding. How you doing? It's great to have you on.
Thanks, Jerry. It's good to be on. Thanks for having me.
I told you you'd have to get 100 subscribers to get on, but you know what?
I know.
Maybe this will help you get the...
It's not easy.
You're so high in demand. We had to grab you now while the getting was good.
Exactly.
So we appreciate that you got on.
I know. Thanks for having me on. It seriously means that.
Of course.
So,
I don't know if the guys have briefed you about what we're going to do today.
Oh yeah. What are we doing today?
I have no idea. I wasn't here.
Dinosaur laser fight?
Sure.
I don't know.
I'm down.
Well, if you're listening to this, just
I was
in
told
advance.
Joe Rogan was going to be on.
Oh well, he was he's busy at the moment. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
No, it's
Joe,
all right. Like
you got caught up wrestling an alligator, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
understandable. Joe.
Those fucking gators. Yeah. Anyways, for the viewers, listeners, you should do it. You should do a drawing of Joe. I'm sure people would love it.
Wrestling alligator. Yeah.
You should redraw our logo. Give that a go.
Your logo. No problem.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Right. So I'm going to try to attempt to say this for the 4 millionth time. Anyway, you're listening to this. You're watching it. This just in advance. Podcast is going to be a mixture of obviously talking about Callum's YouTube, but also probably some stories from the lads. Which
plenty stories go around. We could do a whole YouTube channel based on that alone.
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to try
that's an idea.
Down into a good few stories now, and yeah, it's going to be fucking deadly. Anyway, so Mr. Dudley, what got you into the arts, bro?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a straight answer for that. Like, just from a young age, I just knew I wanted to do art. Like, so like, I would have. I remember going into like shops and stuff and looking at comics. My dad was thinking, oh, he's gonna like read them and follow the whole thing. But I wouldn't like follow like the volume. I'd just be looking at the art actually on the comic. So like lads like Jack Kirby and Jim Lee and Stan Lee as well, huge inspirations. Because if you actually go over to my channel, you'd see that as well, like kind of in the style of art and stuff, like with the inking from my first video. That's very influential from Stan Lee's old days. So I've always going to go into now art college, LIT, so that's something. Why not just grab onto time during quarantine and show my art and stuff? So yeah, it's basically. I wouldn't have a direct answer. I'd just say I've always been fascinated with art. It's always been passion.
Thinking quarantine's bringing out your creative side a little bit more than.
Yeah, like I mean, what else is there to do? You know what I mean? There is Stanley.
Legend himself.
But yeah, like quarantine, especially, you have so much time in your hands, and you're just thinking of what
Yeah.
to do. And I was like, why not just like improve on my art and share it with people as well? So yeah.
Yeah. So when did you realize that you had like a talent for it? Because obviously you can tell from your videos that you've been doing it a while, and you're
Well,
very,
thank
very
you
good.
for kind words there from Dara.
Okay.
I'm not too sure. Like, I'd say from a young age, I was even in primary school. I'm sure you remember, Thomas. I was just always drawn, like literally just always drawing. And I started off pretty bad, like basic stickman and stuff like that. But it's all about practice. So I've been drawing for years, especially with sketching. I've recently picked up painting and stuff. I really enjoy. But with the sketching, I've just been doing it for years, and I've just built on it, and developed on certain things. Like I've been to art classes. Actually, there 2 summers ago, I went up to NCAD.
Oh yeah,
It's up
okay,
in
yeah.
Dublin. Yeah. I did a course up there for a year, not a year, sorry, summer, like a summer
Oh.
course. It was
Yeah.
to do art and stuff, and there was a competition at the end. It was kind of like a Dragon's Den kind of thing. So you had to
Yeah.
design a product, and I designed my product, and it actually won, which was pretty cool, because there was like 15 groups, and my product actually ended up winning. So kind of motivated me to do more. Do you know what I mean? Like do more art, more think about design and stuff, and go into them aspects. So yeah.
Yeah. Damn, you must have known you were coming on the podcast because I've never heard that story.
I know yeah, but I was a while ago on, I suppose. Sure, I didn't
Ah, yeah.
really feel like anybody kind of cared.
Ah, man,
It was just
the boys were there. I know.
over a few pints.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You looking forward to going out for a few pints now at the end of this, yeah?
That's all I've been thinking about. Like, there's art, then there's pints. I mean,
There's art and then there's pints, and then sometime at some point in time you realize that at some point in time you get to a certain point where you realize, damn, pints and art, they're one and the same, man. The masterpiece.
they are all a skill that takes years and years of practice.
Yeah, man. Whenever you pull the pint, when you pull the perfect pint, man.
Exactly.
Oh,
Pull the perfect pint. I mean, I've been working hard the past 2 years, like in cellar and stuff, but I'm just turned 18, so I'll be pulling pints soon. Don't worry.
oh,
Problem.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'll get ourselves a regular Picasso of the perfect pint.
Exactly. I mean, I've built it back.
Yeah, we've talked been in talks about that before with your homemade bar with bringing it to sessions and stuff. Sadly,
Exactly. I
which
mean,
has not happened.
I did.
Which has not happened yet, but it will at some point.
You want to bring it to the next one, are you? Good lad.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Go on.
No problem.
Could you imagine the scenes? The scenes that you brought as bar.
Take out the country.
Good man, yourself.
You should do one of those videos. Have you ever seen the videos on YouTube of like artists taking different drugs, but like instead of that, you like get more and more drunk.
Me on a Guinness.
Yeah. No, it's like me.
Cider.
Yeah, it's like a portrait, and then it's like a portrait after a shot of vodka, and then it's like a portrait after 5 shots of vodka, and then, like continue.
Bit of poutine.
A portrait after a bit of poutine, and it's just like 2 curved lines.
Just a line. I mean, like, that for like a couple of million, so.
Be a fun concept.
Sure,
You
here's
should
to the future.
definitely.
Listeners, if you wanna see that, head on over to the channel.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe. I'm gonna promote. I'm sorry, lads. I'm
Yeah, I was
yourself
just about to
here.
say, we must say that out of all our guests so far, you've plugged your channel harder than anyone else, which is not a bad thing. 'Cause, hey,
I mean, I'm going to stop now because I'm sure getting.
I
No,
know.
which means you take pride in your work, and there's nothing fucking
Yeah,
wrong with that.
exactly.
Yeah,
I'm not going to just spend fucking 4 hours on a masterpiece.
Just do drawing and art. Like, it'd be amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, man, you're not just going to spend mad hours on a fucking masterpiece and then not have people go look at it, like. You know?
Yeah.
And that's a
Exactly.
fact.
Yeah.
So,
I
anyone
put in
want
the
to interject with the first Callum story?
Yeah, I'm gonna call him out for it. That
story
didn't happen.
me now.
Didn't happen, bro. Didn't happen, bro. I know.
Thomas,
Fuck
you must have
on
some
the
pretty
I know.
interesting Callum stories.
Me?
Man,
Yeah.
people are listening. Let's get off the podcast now.
I've none I can say on the podcast.
I don't know who this Callum guy is. Why do you keep talking about him?
Yeah, you're
No.
so funny.
No. Yeah, sure. We all have great Callum stories. Callum's a man of a legend. He born on the cross and died on the pints.
Died in it too. He's been on the pints since he was about 12-year-old.
Oh yeah.
His father used to put poutine into his mashed potatoes to help him sleep.
I mean, it didn't.
But that was when he was about 3 years old. So the long-term effects of that, sure, I wouldn't know. After a while, I started wearing Callum myself. Changing his nappy,
Feeding him from your own teeth.
helping him brush his teeth. And I swear to you, this morning I seen him do it all himself.
Wasn't easy, to be honest, but I did it.
He managed.
The best way to describe Callum is to be born in the bog, raised on the pints, man.
Exactly. Irish art
That's a fact.
on the bog.
That's a fact. And I'll fight any man this side of Mississippi says otherwise. That's a
Man,
fact.
why is that the fucking
Whoa.
thing?
No.
Because I have no idea what side of Mississippi I'm on.
You're on the fucking east side of it.
Are you sure about that, Thomas?
I'll fight any man the west side of it.
All right, so now you're entering Russian territory.
Oh God.
Alright, we're dead.
No, yeah, I've no stories about Callum I can say on the podcast.
Yeah,
But I can say
I know
that we are
plan.
planning some stories with Callum at the moment, like our camping trip. You all set for that, Callum?
exactly.
Which I haven't said.
That's-
I haven't said this to you, Callum, but I had a fucking big brain idea about this
Don't listen to me.
podcast.
Stupid.
Podcast around the campfire, man.
Would we actually record it though? I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
If we record it.
Yeah, the podcast will
Yeah,
have to
record
be
it.
done around the
And
fire.
it's a bit spooky.
Sounds
We
We
could-
could, we could tell ghost stories and shit, man. That'd be good. I'd like.
Tell life
And
stories.
then maybe after that, I could do like a painting of all I eat, like start naked, maybe.
Or you could like do a painting of me like on fire. I'll just stand there.
Yes. It'll take about 7 hours now, but for viewers at home, I can cut that down
Ah
to about
man,
2 minutes. for you,
I've been on fire longer than that. Come on, like,
You're a hard man.
what do you think I am? Like,
Yeah.
fucking.
What's in the daily family?
What do you think I am, man? Hello Kitty. Of course, we can spend more than 7 hours
I
on
was
fire.
born on the bog. Dara was born in the bog.
Born in the bog and raised in the pints, man.
You were a solid turf before you were a human. That's all I have to
Man,
say.
I think we were all a sort of turf before we were human. To be honest, you know.
You're not Irish if you aren't once solid turf.
That's why we've such a deep connection with the bog, man.
I know. I can actually feel my voice getting more Irish as I speak.
Yeah, man. It's a bit
Like,
weird.
I'm gonna
That's a
sound like
byproduct
Cork.
of this podcast.
We've had a lot of guests on, and you know the voice changes a bit after some point. You know, because we'll have American guests on, and one of the lads start speaking in a fluent Boston accent. You know.
You should actually talk.
And then by the end of
Irish
it,
on
Dara
this.
sounds like Bill Burr.
Yeah. I've been told my Bill Burr impression is pretty good though.
I mean, you
Not
look
that-
like you do.
Not gonna do it here.
We talked to a Welsh person about Celtic languages. Cat Bon Cage. We talked about Irish and Welsh things, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And the voice starts-
Yeah,
Sick tiger.
Yeah, she's a wrestler. She brought up about
Yeah.
she brought up about only 24% of people in Wales can speak Welsh, and then Thomas pulled up the stat and was like, "Oh, it was 1%, less than
1.7
in Ireland. That's mental."
Wow.
But here, as long as you have the accent, man, you're sorted.
As long as, yeah, I know. But, like the Irish, it is
Cool.
important to keep it going. You know what I mean?
That's a
No, if
fact.
someone's from French Polynesia and
That's
doesn't
fact.
speak French, are you gonna kill them over it? Nah.
I think to them
It's
it's
like if you
just Polynesia now.
it's like the Irish language is a sort of our culture. We can't completely get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
That's like if the French went, oh bonjour, mon ami, I'm not speaking French anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Callum, you got us cancelled by the French people.
Brilliant.
Now all the
Well
French
done,
people hate
Callum.
us.
I absolutely love you, man. You're
I know.
sound skin. Jeez,
But,
what is this podcast, lads?
I don't know, fucking... what the fuck was I going to say? Shit. As much as you might want to get rid of the Irish language after the Leaving Cert, it won't happen.
What do you want about the Leaving Cert, man? You're the only one here who did it.
Way! I'm the Does that make me the most qualified person then? Holy shit, that's weird.
Arguably the least, but let's go.
I mean, educationally, it makes me educationally qualified because I'm the only one with the Leaving Cert. That sucks.
I mean, does everyone not say it's all about the college, not about the Leaving
It
Cert?
is all about the college. You're damn right, and that's why I'm not doing an arts course. I'm joking.
I'm doing a film. Thomas is doing media, I think. And
I
then
think you're
Callum's
both doing the same course.
Well, we could be. It depends what I pick in the end, or if I get the right courses. Like
Well, I'm hopefully
media studies is cool, but film production is what I want to do.
Shout out NBC.
Can we get this guy at the podcast now?
Who, me or
Yeah,
Callum?
get rid of
I think his name's Dud.
Oh, dude.
Dudmeister.
And
I've never heard someone call Callum that, and now that I have, that's all I'm going to call him now.
Sticks. I know.
So,
wait,
freaking...
did I come on here to get views now?
Yes.
Well, you're here now,
Callum,
boy.
I don't know.
haven't spoken to you months, man, and what
Yeah, I
else-
haven't talked to you in
why.
ages.
It's been ages, in fairness.
what do you expect, man?
Like
Of
we
course
used to
you're gonna-
play some video games
Why?
together, but kind of done
Yeah.
now.
And then we said, Callum, do you get Warzone? You say, yeah, man, no bother. Download it now. I always say,
Man,
Callum, do you get it yet?
Took me a
And you're
week
like,
to
no,
download
download's really big. It's going to take a while. Took you all quarantine to get it, man. Bet you don't have it now. Glad.
it. GTA. Two lads have
GTA,
it.
man. Yeah. And then the
GTA,
fourth
which
man.
is not
what's he doing?
crossplay, by the way.
Bruh,
And you
bruh,
brought
bruh.
Thomas back to the dark side, man. How dare you?
What do you mean?
Like he plays
Don't
Fortnite.
even mention. Oh my god.
Man. That's
He
actually
plays
not my
Fortnite.
fault. I invite Thomas the whole time, but he never actually joins. So like, how is that
That's
my
a
fault?
lie. That's a goddamn lie. You know it.
anymore.
I don't even have it anymore, lad.
Thomas is like a relapsing addict with Fortnite. Because he'll be like, no, I deleted it, and then boom.
No, man, the lad can enjoy whatever games he wants to enjoy. Like, just
I'm good at it.
Yeah, I'll let him enjoy any games he wants except Fortnite.
It's too late for
Oh,
it's
man.
too late for him now.
Yeah.
Too
What are
late
you
for
talking
He
about,
can't be
George?
safe. You
Biggest-
can, Callum. Join us. And together we'll rule the galaxy side by side as father and son.
Is this lad still talking? I know.
I don't want to be your son. I don't want to be your father. I just want to go for pints.
What about my uncle, though?
Jesus, I'd hate to be your old lad.
I was your uncle once, and you know how that went. So just that.
So, lads,
Lads.
anything mad happened to you today?
I suppose.
we all seen our lady friends, yeah. No, Thomas and Jared, their girlfriends, and me and my guitar, and
Yeah.
She's
she's
And
gone
then
in for surgery.
the woman's after getting herself a kitten, and the kitten attacked me. So naturally enough,
It's
And
like
I
a
called
lion.
Jared earlier, and he was
I
he was
petted
getting
it.
disco lighted.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was
draw
helping him
that.
set up
I
disco
thought he was
lights.
at a rave.
I'm drawing Jared being attacked by a kid.
Oh, please do, please, man. I'll pay for that. I'll actually pay for it.
But draw it like
Right.
it's some kind of wild animal.
Yeah, draw it like it's JoJo.
Yeah.
Like draw it like an anime.
Nice, nice. Draw it like JoJo.
I would honestly love to see a JoJo depiction of Jared. Just how fucking
I'll do it.
disgraceful it would be with the
I kind
hair.
of want to see that myself.
We need to turn Jared into a JoJo character.
You need to stop
Yes.
talking to me right now.
Jerjer.
That was so funny, bro.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Thanks.
So yeah, my fucking.
Who's ever slapping their leg there, man? Would you stop?
I mean, if you're an Irish podcast, that's something you want to hear. Like,
Slapping your
Yeah,
leg,
exactly.
man. That's
have you got
Man,
two
how
spoons
did-
there?
how
Grab
How
me a
did,
spoon.
man, how did you actually know it was my leg? Because it was my legs.
Because I wouldn't like to imagine it being anything else. That's why. Okay. Here's one for you.
This is our
Callum.
most chaotic podcast.
By a
so far.
mile. But we love it.
'Cause I'm
Callum,
on it,
what's-
let's be honest.
Callum, what can you tell me about the dino chicken?
Oh fuck off!
I
man.
know chicken. I can tell you
This is-
absolutely nothing.
This is not gonna be another fucking Dino Chicken episode. And
Is there ever enough-
I'll put
I want,
my life
I
on that.
want-
The guy.
Oh, just put your we'll talk. And I come in and dino chicken. What the fuck?
The guy.
What is
The
happening?
guy in
Callum,
charge of that thing, Jack Horner. He's getting on.
Callum, please
Sound
don't let me
skin.
talk about the Dino Chicken.
So take a look at this
Just
now,
thanks.
Callum.
So let's keep
Oh,
all our Dino
I
Chicken
mean,
talk for Jack
aren't
Horner.
all chickens dinosaurs? Aren't all,
Yes, but we wanted to
all
look more
dinosaurs
like a
chickens?
dinosaur.
But yeah, so there's this absolutely horrifying video, just absolute worst case animal abuse of someone taping a plunger to a chicken and making it
Number
walk
one,
like
that's not a plunger. Number two, it's an experiment on a chicken. It didn't mind.
Man,
It's it.
do you think the chicken gave its consent? I
They
doubt
put a
it.
plastic tail over its feathers. They didn't ram it into it.
That's gonna hurt though. Like, think.
That's not
listen,
going to
right?
hurt.
Sure. I want you to
Callum, if
listen.
I strap a tail to you, it wouldn't be
No,
the
no,
first
just
time now,
listen.
but you wouldn't complain.
Listen to me, Jared. If I got right a bunch of
Can't live
glue
like this
and
anymore.
stuck some plastic onto your back, rip them off when it was finished, would you be happy? I know you would. Like, you were laughing.
It was
I doubt
attached with a rubber
Dara would
band.
come.
Listen,
glue,
listen,
man.
listen,
That was
listen,
super
listen,
glue.
listen, everyone shut up, alright, everyone shut up. Do you think the chicken gave its consent? Because I don't think it did.
I don't think the
Personally,
chicken has
I don't
the
see-
sentience to do that.
Oh,
Does.
you're chickenist. Fuck you.
Listen, do you know how you do
Off the
this?
podcast.
Ready? Chicken. No, listen. Chicken. Do you give consent? Cook twice if you do.
Yeah, if
and that
chicken
chicken
doesn't
went,
fuck twice, then boom.
If it does it 3 times, what's your next move, huh?
Well, then you ask it
kill
again.
it.
Kill it.
It's trying to say some
Yeah.
kind of complicated sentence. It's gone power hungry. It's gone crazy.
I don't even know why I'm standing up for the chicken. You know, one of my favorite foods is chicken.
If we can create a pug, we can create a dino chicken. That's my.
I
my
didn't
one.
want the pug to be created. It's so cruel.
But it exists, bro.
Was the pug not created from, like, 2 species? Would you not need a dinosaur and a chicken to create that species?
No, it's a breed.
Well, you're kind of
Like
wrong.
the dino
You not
chicken would
need
be
a
a breed of chicken.
dinosaur and a chicken.
You know,
We
and
need
then the
both.
birds and the bees.
Jesus, man.
Or
Anyway,
the
I'll
dinosaurs
stop
and
annoying you about dino chickens.
Thank you very much, Jude. Yeah, man.
Callum, what
every
movie inspires you the most artistically?
What movie? That's actually
Yeah.
a good question.
I'll tell you mine for an example. It would be the Grand Budapest Hotel.
What? Why?
Good choice.
Do you see the way they filmed that?
No.
They used cardboard cutouts for some of the sets. It's beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. That was a cardboard cutout.
Well, I suppose
There's your lads there.
when I was younger, it was I'd have to say, did you ever hear of The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie. I absolutely love that. The animation, like that was all like I think that was all like clay. I think, or
Callum
like
was
malleable clay. So that it was absolutely it was class. And even like old classics like Wallace and Gromit. I know that sounds weird, but like the way they and Shaun the Sheep, the way they use the medium that they use is just savage.
You mean stop
Yeah.
motion?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I love stop motion movies. Have you seen the Leica movies, like
It's just so
Coraline and
cool,
shit like that?
The amount of work goes in is incredible. Like,
Have you seen
But,
like shit like Coraline? Have you seen that?
yeah.
Yeah, same method.
It's
Fucking
I
Coraline,
don't know why,
fucking
but
terrifying
I
movie, man.
Fucking love that movie.
It's
Oh my god.
scary, but I think the visuals and the aesthetic is absolutely
That shit?
the way it
That-
is.
Nah.
Man, it's just weird to see how like do you know how long it takes to make one of those movies? Because each frame has to be individually placed.
I know, it's like
It's fucking insane.
You know what would have been a really good
Scandalous.
idea then?
that's
Not
why
make
I
the damn
respect
movie.
it.
Thomas, it's a fucking art form, bro.
Thomas, you're
Like,
going to be going into film. You have to understand.
You're
You
gonna
got the
be
idea.
going
You got
into
to do
film
it.
and you're gonna be going into
For
film
me.
and you're shitting on an entire genre right now.
No, I'm not shitting on the genre. I'm shitting on Coraline.
Coraline is amazing.
Coraline was brilliant. Don't start if you can't finish.
Have you seen Kubo and the Two Strings? That's a fucking masterpiece as well.
That's a good one now.
Love those.
Haven't seen that now.
Fantastic
Oh, but,
Mr. Fox is brilliant.
Oh, Wes Anderson.
Yeah,
What a-
all
Or
the
Isle of
ones.
Dogs
I
as
just
well.
Isle of Dogs is incredible. It's only in Ultra HD though, which sucks.
Recently, though, one movie that's actually inspired me a lot recently, like with my art style and use of colors and stuff, is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I just thought that was
I love
such
that
a
movie.
well-made.
Holy shit!
It just looked brilliant.
It's like
Like the 3D aspects and then the use of wording. Just
The
absolutely
Benet
class.
dots.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like like the classic comics, the kaboom and bang.
Yeah,
How
man.
they it's just
It's like living a
brilliant.
comic, bro.
Yeah, like literally, and I just think that is such a cool medium.
Okay, I'm gonna
Like-
ask you a question right now, and if you don't answer it right, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Colin. Best scene.
God. Oh,
Jeez, man. Relax. Come on, break.
there's so many scenes. It's
Man,
one,
no.
I
The
when-
one scene that stands out. It's the best scene. It's the best scene.
I think the one when Miles like backflips off the freaking building.
Yeah, the leap of faith. Best scene. Best
Yeah.
scene in the entire
Oh.
movie.
The music, the animation. Just
Oh, that was my lock screen, my fucking screen for my laptop, like everything for at least a year. After that,
It's just
Right.
it's incredible. And even stretching away from movies, Jared, like recent video games and stuff like that. Like the newest God of War, like the art director for that was Raph Grassetti. It's just what a game! Like, aesthetic.
yeah. Don't talk about that too much. You give Thomas a hard on. Loves it.
But
That's the last thing we want.
the whole podcast just shut down.
Fucking dicks.
You love the game,
That's-
bro.
Yeah, I love the game. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of the
We're
God of War
in-
franchise.
You don't love the game. You were in love with the game.
Boy.
Thomas has spent over 80 hours on God of War.
Atreus. Like who doesn't love a deep voice like that? Come on.
Man, Christopher Judge. If we ever got him on the podcast, I think I'd shit myself.
God.
Just imagine. I can't imagine him. I can't like. Can you imagine him being nice? Like he just joined. Like if we ever had him on the podcast. And no. I'm just thinking like,
Such a
imagine
sad
having him
guy.
on the podcast and he just joins and he's like, oh hey guys, like really deep, and you're like, ah, I don't know whether to be scared or happy.
Dara's like trying to ask a question. He's like, ah. And he
Yeah,
just
I'm
goes,
like, ah.
oh, that'd be incredible.
Oh my god, I think then I'd actually be able to say it. Look at this man, big burly man. And look at that suit. Look at that suit he wore to the Game Awards. Right there, Thomas, you see it?
Yeah. It's class.
Only a man of his stature.
Looks.
Only a man of his stature would not be scared to wear that suit.
And he can wear anything.
Callum wearing that?
Pulls it off.
Oh, what do you mean? I wore that to me Debs, man. What are you talking about?
Man, I seen what you wore to your Debs. Nothing like that.
Yeah, it was fairly
Bring up a picture of what Callum wore to Debs.
Whoa. So you want to look up black suit, white shirt?
You want to look up my Facebook account? I know, jokes. But yeah.
Don't show black suit. Nobody can know why.
Hey,
You've said your name a million times. Don't start.
Oh. Oh, no, my god, I hurt myself.
I am. I just realized that.
Well, that's the end of this podcast.
I had a question, and then like something really stupid was said, and I completely forgot.
Wow.
You wouldn't believe how often this happens.
Just because you forget something doesn't make the thing that came before it stupid.
Oh,
Makes
it's
you
vastly.
stupid for forgetting it, bro.
It's the stupidest stuff I'd ever hear in my life.
And that's very hypocritical of you, Jerry.
Shh.
Oh,
Oh,
you motherfucker.
Yeah, I got nothing. Forgive.
Wow. Thomas,
Anybody have any questions?
silent.
Thomas, you've been quiet.
Playing God of War, man. Playing
He
God of
probably
War.
is.
No.
Like you fool you, I'm playing Spider-Man.
No. I'm just.
I'm playing Spider.
Thomas,
I
sorry,
just
Thomas is playing The Last of Us.
I just type.
Thomas is bad at typing. Spider-Man.
Yeah, and he's
He is-
great at exposing us, like he did.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
did yesterday.
Oh,
Speaking, yeah. Me and Thomas
know.
were just talking about the podcast about how Shannon was.
See that picture there, Thomas? The
gradually through
turd
the podcast.
on top? The turd on the top? That is going to be my next drawing. I'm actually working
Oh
on it.
yes. Oh man.
I'm debating whether to put it in colour or will I go for the ink.
I say yeah.
tried to do amazing.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Jer. Like,
Remember you tried to draw me once.
oh, I tried.
That was a cool
Oh, yeah.
experience.
I remember that. I didn't like that drawing. I mean, you were like.
Sure, you burnt it after. That was a bit extreme.
And you pissed on
I
it twice,
believe
man.
it.
How the
Yeah,
hell
and afterwards you'd shoot it up. I didn't understand that part.
Man, I don't get why people do that. Why not just mix it with your cocaine after you burn it? Like, come on.
Okay, nice.
Not that I was that type of fuck.
We here at the Awful Irish Podcast do not condone the usage of cocaine.
Yes. Drugs
That's
of
fair.
Ireland. Don't do drugs.
We literally had someone on a few days ago who was in an anti-drug campaign in 1987.
Damn.
So yeah.
And that's actually. Oh yeah, I was going to ask.
Right, continue.
Go on.
Sorry, it's just the two Johnny's podcast. Do you know in Dublin every year there's protests? I'm not sure what the name of the group is now to legalize hash.
To legalize what?
Hash, weed, the ganja.
Oh,
I believe that. Yeah.
hash and weed are two different things.
Like
Actually,
every
look,
is it? I really don't know about it, but
But 2 year and it'll be done.
I mean it's used for medical purposes, in Ireland, isn't it? You can get a prescription.
Are bongs legal in
Wow!
Ireland?
Oh my god! Like
I love that flag. I actually love that flag. Fuck. Look at it. Look at
Beautiful.
that flag. That's a sexy.
And look at
man.
Luke Ming. Oh, we should get Luke Ming on.
Who's Luke Ming?
He's quite the fella.
Ow! Oh my god! I think I just broke my arm.
Do you know they're actually thinking of using the material from the stalks of marijuana to make like plastics and stuff because it's renewable and it's like
Yeah, they
viruses.
do that. They you can grow it without
It's
the various chemicals.
A bunch of farmers in Ireland are actually trying to get what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't see why they don't just legalize it in moderation yet.
I don't know. I mean, it's legal in parts of America. It's not like
Yeah.
you see Joe Rogan.
It's legal in California.
But Elon
Yeah.
Musk is just straight like a bit of that.
Yeah, Elon Musk. You know,
Look.
like one of, if not the smartest person in the world.
He does it. Let me try a bit.
Well, no, Elon Musk. In all fairness to him, he did say that he never does it, and he doesn't mind. He didn't mind doing it on the show with Joe Rogan because it was legal in that state.
Yeah.
And because they were
mean,
chill and Joe
Mike
asked,
Tyson.
so yeah,
Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson
Yeah.
wants his company set up in 2 years.
He has a whole farm. It's going to be a hotel. I mean, his podcast is literally entitled "Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson."
Oh man,
Wow.
Mike
Yeah.
Tyson is such a funny
What a
dude.
guy!
There's actually a
What a
video. Oh
legend.
my god. Just
Have you seen
speaking
him
of
recently?
hot
Man, how many times has he got banged on the head? Like, if that had happened to me, I think I'd be doing something.
You see his training video recently, man. The fucking guy looks fucking Jesus, man.
Yeah, it's
It looks like he could take on every heavyweight in the division and win.
It's
I
crazy.
mean, even when he wasn't in shape, he could have. You know what I mean? What a
Oh, he's a beast.
Speaking of,
I love though.
What?
Did you ever hear his interview where he was like, "Oh my," he went to prison for a while, and his manager was like, "We're going to sell your cars because there's no point in having them because you have to pay all this stuff for it when you're in prison." And he was like, "All right, but I want you to get me some animals." And he was like, his manager was like, "Yeah, sure. But you want a dog? I don't know, a cat or something?" He's like, "I want some tigers." And he's like, "What?"
that was an
I want
incredible
my
Mike Tyson
tiger.
impression.
What a
Fuck.
legend!
Yeah,
I want my tiger.
I'm sure everyone remembers this tiger from The Hangover.
The Hangover.
Oh yeah.
Is that
Well, he's a
Yeah.
legend. You expect
Yeah,
him to
that's
have
the
such a
first
deep voice, and then you hear him talk. That's
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
off-putting. to
but
me.
like,
It's brain damage, isn't it? Or what's that for?
He just
I'm
has
not
a
sure.
lisp his
Does he
entire
have a
life,
lisp?
hasn't
Okay.
he?
That's a list. Yeah.
Dream constantly pulled in the head when he lost him. He was crazy. Like he bit off. What?
He was crazy. He still is fucking crazy.
Evander
man.
Holyfield.
Yeah, there you go, Thomas. He bit off his ear. Bit off his ear
Yeah.
twice. Just
Twice,
two
yeah.
nibbles.
You think
That's
something
pretty
like that
scary.
would, ruin a man's career, but not Mike Tyson's just like.
That's
Nah,
kind of
it's, nah, it's fucking Mike Tyson.
I remember watching
People-
that video. of
People
him
used to
fighting.
not want to buy or pay for his fights because it'd be over so fast.
Yeah,
Wow.
Like
literally.
you pay for it and you get 2 minutes or something.
And it was quite a
Wow.
lot of money back then. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Mental.
That is crazy.
if you've ever watched that video where Mike Tyson actually bit his ear, ref didn't realize what he did the first time. He just thought,
Yeah.
whatever, and then he bit him again.
Yeah. He's fucking. I don't know.
He's an animal.
Yeah, no, back
He might actually be a tiger in disguise.
He's not too bad now. Back in the box. Oh my god. He's just,
Yeah, bro.
just
Yeah,
psycho
he's
on him. Just
mental.
let out the
Now he's just punching Eminem in the face in music videos.
fat Jesus.
Just fair play to him.
The Hangover.
Oh yeah, Zach Galifianakis. I love that guy.
What a legend.
What a
You
legend.
should get him on. That'd be
We should. He's too big though, at the moment.
Callum, do you have any favorite guest of ours?
on myself
Um,
now. I have to
Callum's like, I don't watch the podcast.
That's such a Rob What was it? What was his name again?
The cod fella. I'm not going to remember any details.
Oh, Roseberry things.
The cod fella's Skinny Pete. Come on, that's class. My dad was like, oh my god, no way.
Yeah.
And from a few of your future guests, I've been told by Thomas, not revealed. I'm looking forward to it.
We are
You
too,
guys,
but
just make sure you hit that bell and
Oh yeah.
look forward to the podcast from these guys. It'll be good.
Hell yeah.
yeah, no, we've some sound lads getting on and some sound women.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We're all about diversity here on the Open Irish podcast.
I know, but like, it's nearly impossible to. You kind of be doing it stupidly if you're like, all right, I only want lads on. Number one,
Yeah.
that's stupid. Number two, why? Number three, you're missing out on a huge audience. Like we had Sylvia on yesterday. She was amazing. She was great. We had
Is that the rest?
we had Olympian
Georgia
what was it,
Benora.
Georgia Benora.
Georgia Benora.
Yeah,
Georgia Benora.
She was amazing. Yeah.
At Captain Cage, where we exchanged fucking languages. That was fucking cool.
Yeah, man. The thing,
Yeah.
I think the best thing about these podcasts is hearing all the different accents. I love it.
Meeting all these
Like-
people.
Like yesterday, right? So Shannon and Sylvia, obviously from Boston, Massachusetts, and it's not very obvious until you keep on going further and further into the podcast, and that Boston kind of twang to the voice started popping up, and I was like, whoa.
Whenever she said Boston, man,
Or no,
It was-
whenever
it
she
was
said
a- it was-
neighborhood. Neighborhood.
it's like Bill Burr.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my god, I love it. He actually had an episode with Joe Rogan last week, wasn't
He did, and he called him an idiot.
it? Yeah. I love Bill Burr. He's funny.
People kind of make up what Joe was saying.
Listeners now, Joe.
I listen to Joe Rogan the whole time. Bit of inspiration for kind of people we want on, kind of conversations we want to have, and a standard model for a podcast. Today was everything
great, they're
except
so
what
relaxed.
the Joe Rogan podcast would be.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, well,
like,
you know, it's nice to have a
this
podcast that differs from the rest.
yeah, exactly. We're not fucking shticks.
Yeah, man, we're not like having people on that would
schedule
like,
a question.
oh,
You
so
just
you
go-
do this thing, huh? Tell us about that. That's pretty cool. You like rocks? like, just
Like
fucking boring.
Oh, so you like rocks? Well, tell us about all the kinds of rocks. Okay.
Yeah, tell us
thanks,
about
bye.
every single rock. All right, thanks for coming on the podcast. Yes,
Like we somehow drifted into Luke Ming and legalizing marijuana in Ireland. We went from
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man to that in about a minute. So
Spider-Man. Marijuana.
Because Spider-Man's always high, bro, in the air. And then there's
I
a
mean,
different...
You have to think Stanley probably kind of high again. So there is some like.
Oh my god, I don't know if
Yes.
I've actually talked about this on the podcast before. Have any of you seen Have a Good Trip on Netflix?
Nope.
no.
Oh my god, you need to watch it. It's actually insane. It's just all these celebrities that you wouldn't think have done like psychedelics that have done them and done them a lot. The one that like I was like, holy shit, was Carrie Fisher. You
I
know,
mean,
Princess
Leia Ortega.
Organa,
Whatever.
dumbass.
Or it's
I know. But yeah,
a UFC
and
fighter.
this was like a few years ago. It was a few years ago. They must have filmed like her scenes.
Oh,
And just
so, is that Seth
Whatever.
Rogen? No way. No.
what? I don't think Seth Rogen is Seth Rogen in it. No, Seth Rogen isn't in it.
That's because everybody knows Seth Rogen.
Yeah, everyone knows Seth Rogen's a stoner. This is a bit of people.
Like, they open about like his movies are.
Yeah, but Carrie
largely based on
Fisher is talking about it. She's like, oh yeah, if you look around my house, you can tell I've done acid a lot. And it like goes around her house, and there's just like pianos with clay hands on them and stuff, like so it looks like they're being played. And I was like, what?
I mean, that's kind of like. I mean, I guess we can link that.
It was awesome though. Like it wasn't like a bad thing.
Mm.
It's pretty sick, to be honest. Because you know, you
I
think,
like that
oh,
about art. Or like an artist does something, right? And like he or she obviously has a certain meaning behind it at the start, but then
yeah,
people start to look at it, come up with their own,
yeah,
interpretations, and
interpret,
it just
yeah,
makes so
exactly.
many things. So like
I
a
don't
lot
like
of
that
Banksy's work
for some
is very
reasons.
political, and it's
And
just
the English classroom is the exact reason I don't like it.
what.
Like
Okay.
in English class, to be like the door was blue, and the English teacher's going on about like the meaning of it and crap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Like
yeah, that
I'm
could
an
probably
artsy
like.
guy. I want to be a film student. Like
Mm,
I get it, but not every single detail. It's like okay, the set designer said blue because it was the cheapest, so it would stay within the budget. It's not because
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
okay.
more
My
about
my,
like
my
it's very
complaining's
weird.
over.
No, it is a very weird thing, like, because you know, you do
there's a lot
have,
of people out there who think they're all artsy and stuff, but they're just talking out their arse.
yeah, like
There.
literally,
Oh, the meaning
you
behind
know that
it's
painting
what
that's
it's
like a
due
dot
to
in the middle of the
depression,
canvas.
anxiety. How depression, anxiety. The door represents how you can close it, open it, control your
A barrier
mental state.
between them and us.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like
like
that.
they
You know
just
that painting with the dot in the middle of like a blank canvas, and everyone's like, "Whoa!"
yeah.
and it's sold
Oh,
for
sold
millions,
for millions.
and everyone's like, "Yo, it's yeah, that totally represents blah blah blah, and how we're so distant from blah blah
That type
blah,
of
and this is going on." And it's like, no, it's a
but modern,
fucking dot in the middle of the canvas. Get over yourself.
what I like is
Honestly,
modern sculpture. I think that's brilliant.
I
I
like
would
all the
stop.
That's
I
shaky
know.
things. Yeah, I don't like when someone tries to explain it to me though. Just
yeah.
I like to look and be like, "Ooh, pretty sculpture."
But there was a lot. I think it was an Italian artist. He literally got duct tape, a canvas, and a banana. Stuck the banana on the canvas. An
Wasn't that not
American
Andy
fella.
Oh wait, no,
Huh?
it was similar though.
Do you ever see that thing that someone left their trash inside of a an art gallery and they started
That's,
thinking it was a piece?
oh my god.
Hmm?
Yeah, man, fucking duct tape and a banana.
And that sold for a couple. Did that sell for a million?
It
It's
did. I
like,
heard.
Like, imagine being like,
oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's actually the one.
Just imagine being like, yes, $20 million later, and I have the banana canvas.
It's one sold for 120,000.
What?
Yeah. Do you know what? Like, I think
Yes,
it was an American man who bought it. And do you know what he did with the banana?
he ate it.
He ate the fucking banana. He ate the banana.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is so
He had
nasty.
120 grand. And then he ate the banana.
Think of how
What a legend.
nasty that banana would have been. It would have been like freaking
Oh, bro.
brown on the inside and mushy.
Someone
Oh.
left their glasses in a. Yeah, there it is. So, someone left their glasses on the floor and they thought it was a piece.
That's art, though. It's art. Like,
That's
modern
art.
art is like, you just go, that's art. Come on.
You know.
Like, a perfect example is, have you ever, do you know H3?
Yes. Oh, the beanie.
First,
The beanie.
the beanie. How much was that going to sell for? Like, people were putting in big offers.
Oh, it was
You put a
millions. It was so many millions.
red beanie in a frame, and it was like, I can't sell this. Like,
And Thomas, I'm getting flashbacks to like
Oh.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That's what I was
Shout out
thinking,
to everyone who's 14. Let us know
Yeah.
how
And-
deep this is.
We
and-
love you.
and
Trust
think
me,
this is
the world
deep.
gets worse.
You know,
You think you got it bad now?
Somewhere out
Wait
there,
till you're
a
19 doing a
14-year-old is gonna watch
podcast.
this. Yeah, somewhere out there, like there's a 14-year-old, and they're gonna watch this and be like, "Fuck, these guys are deep." You know, I think the whole podcast signifies a struggle between alcoholism and Jared being a fucking idiot.
Exactly. Just
Oh,
chat.
sound.
I know, man. I'm saying from a 14-year-old's perspective.
Yeah, so you're perfected, man.
Wow, you're so funny, but I'm actually 12. Thank you.
Sound. Really exposing yourself here today.
Yeah.
Look,
Wow,
it's the
so-
funny.
Look, Thomas can type. Wow.
lads.
All right, guys.
Alright.
Anything else?
Oh,
Yeah.
wanna end